Hey there, it's Alfred again. I've been playing around with the new stuff that came with the Together update. One thing that caught my interest is a new bleed status effect. It's a really cool status effect to play around with. I first encountered it with the two bears in the Hunter's Vale in the lowland meadows. Long story short, I was really surprised how fast my health drained once those two bears were able to swipe me. That's what got me interested in making this build. How it works is once you're afflicted with bleed, if you move or you got forcibly moved from where you were standing, you take damage as indicated by the pinkish red numbers there in the character. So a couple of things here, you don't even have to move yourself. If you get shoved or pushed, or if the attack moveset you have on your weapon takes you away from the tile you were standing on, the bleed effect triggers. But if you stay in place, like if you're a bow user, like so, you can still attack without triggering the bleed effect. Pretty much that's the gist of how it works. Currently, there's no weapon facet that imbues bleed on a weapon. Also, I haven't found a weapon yet that's naturally imbued with bleed. If you guys know of one, please let me know in the comments below. To gain bleed, you need to infuse your weapon with this gem, Chipped Spike. If you're a shield user and you want bleed damage on block, you need the Mottled Spike on your shield. In terms of enchantments, currently there's only one enchantment that directly mentions bleed. That is gain lifesteal against bleeding enemies found on Plague Gloves. However, physical damage is currently tied up with bleed, so increasing physical damage increases bleed damage as well. Alright, let's get into the build itself, the Bloodthirsty Rogue. This is a build with super high attack speed, consistent critical damage output, and awesome lifesteal. This build is pure stamina, and as such, it does not use focus-based runes. For the weapon, I'm using the Rogue Messer, a dual-wield double dagger that scales with dexterity. I chose the quick facet to increase attack speed. I further enhanced the attack speed by putting attack speed increased by current durability, and then putting in more durability to further enhance the attack speed. I put in critical hit chance increased by 10%, attack cost reduced after parry to help with stamina management, and as we won't be using focus, take 21% damage on focus use on the downside. For the armor, I chose all leather armor pieces. I basically have almost the same stuff on all the armor pieces, with a few exceptions. I chose the agile facet to increase stamina recovery on the helmet, body armor, and pants. On the gloves, the rapid facet to further increase attack speed. I put in mottled spikes in all the armor pieces to enhance all enchantments by 60%. As a reminder, you can't combine different elemental gems in your equipped gear set. You got to have the same elemental gems on all your equipped gear for the gem effect to work. Since we have the chip spike on the weapon, we can't have other elemental gems here on the armor pieces. Now on to the enchantments. I have increased critical hit chance and increased physical damage on all the armor pieces. Except on the body armor, I have gain armor penetration. Here in the glove, gain lifesteal against bleeding enemies, which is our primary source of healing once we take some damage. To help scale lifesteal, and since this is a low focus build, we have healing increased at low focus here in the helmet. To give us a bit of toughness, we have damage increased by current durability, and more durability increased here on the body armor. To help with stamina management, we have reduced stamina cost at low focus here in the pants. All focus-based downsides on all the armor pieces, as we won't be using focus with this build. On the rings, we have the Jade Ring, which gives us stamina on damage dealt, and the Agility Ring to further help with our stamina management. These rings allow us to stack even more basic attacks, and it almost gives us unlimited stamina. Then we have the Willow Cat Ring, which enhances our overall speed, which also in turn gives us even more attack speed. On the stats, 13 on equip load, which is just enough to keep us at the normal weight class. 15 on stamina to get us 70 stamina points, 42 on dexterity to hit the weapon requirements, and 57 on health to net us 496 hit points. The playstyle is relatively simple. We use basic attacks to inflict, kill, and lifesteal with bleed damage. We still need to dodge and parry, especially against the Echo Knight, as some of his attacks can eat away our hit points really quickly, and occasionally, we have to eat some food if we do get in trouble. That's basically it. Next up is the no echo battle with the Echo Knight set on the Path of the Unspoken. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'd like and subscribe if you appreciate my content, and I'll see you on the next one. Take care out there.